Welcome to Talk of the Town. We can't wait because spring finally arrives this month.
And so to St. Patrick's Day, we visited Jim Thorpe Restaurant for a taste of Ireland.
Plus, we test our strength as we get moving this month during a fitness class that uses truck tires. You need to just watch to see if we can lift those tires.
We also pay a visit to Burnley Workshop in Stroudsburg, where some seriously disabled people are hard at work and always sharing a smile.
And we're always looking for show ideas, and we love when you send us your ideas on Facebook. This month, we celebrate March 28th for a very special reason. Grab a stick. We'll have details in just a bit.
And music is in the air this month. Some local student musicians and their teacher invited us to join them making some beautiful tunes.
But we get started today at the Pocono Pistol Range in Stroudsburg. 2 years ago, we tried target shooting, and we did pretty well.
We did, didn't we?
Yes.
Well, this time we set our aim on the defensive shooting course, where our great instructors helped us fire away.
Threat! 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 Threat!
5. So we had all 5 on paper. That's excellent. I'll give you a high five.
Threat! 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 Threat!
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Luis Rosado Jr. is the head tactical weapons instructor for Pocono Pistol Range. He spent the day with us. We left our comfort zone and quickly adjusted to a 9mm handgun and the thought of protecting ourselves.
We're at the precipice of one of the greatest purchases of firearms in American history. Many people choose to have a firearm, but when you do exercise that right to purchase a firearm, along with it comes the responsibility.
Yeah, this is pretty if we hit here every single time. Yeah, that's nice and pretty.
That's effective.
But this, the ultimate end state, is to take that individual down, whether I hit him here, I hit him here, or I hit him over here. The goal is to get that guy down.
Yeah.
Any way possible.
Well, Kim, all of these are effective, I think.
They definitely would have done the job. So we did well in this environment, but I think we're ready for the next step.
I think we should try it. Let's go.
We could just go down there and shoot bullseyes all day long, but when we come up here and we move, we do different things, where real world comes into play, it's a lot more difficult.
You're gonna run to here?
All right, we're gonna come up to my barrier here, okay? We're gonna stop here. We're gonna establish our good stance, our good grip. We're gonna come out with the firearm, and we're gonna aim until we hit those targets, okay?
Threat!
Good thing you didn't wear heels.
Okay, a little bit faster, a little bit faster. There you go. Come on, get on target, get on target. Reload, reload! Oh, no, you're good, get all around. Oh,
Yeah,
you surprised me on that one. Yeah, all right. Hold it down range. Good.
Can I just shoot?
Retention. Search and assess. And holster.
Like,
I'm not used to that. I'm used to everybody using all 8 rounds.
That was really good.
All right. I'm so used to everybody using 8 rounds. Got me off
You're
guard.
like, oh no.
All right.
Yes.
There you go. All right.
Last second, you tense up and you'll aim low, even though you think you're still on target. So
Is that
just
what?
focus.
It's hard to tell by looking at that, but were mine mostly going low?
There, you can see.
I mean, you can see the ones around the middle
Yeah.
and around that
You're
edge
tensing up last second,
Right.
and you're
and
forcing
pulling
it down.
After shooting the clay discs, it was on to shooting balloons.
There you go. In holster. Now that we got the big one out of the way.
Threat!
Retention, search and assess. What's the matter? You hit all the clays, but you can't hit the balloons.
I'm moving.
There we go.
Threat!
Woo.
Threat! Threat!
Retention, search and assess, and holster. Excellent job.
Good
Well, that one I felt like
Good job.
I felt like I was pretty fast. Like
Yeah,
most,
you
like
did
I didn't,
really
didn't-
good.
I didn't concentrate too much. I think I just was more like reacting.
Much better than the clays.
Next, it was time to put a bad guy in front of us with a real-world scenario.
Okay, we have a school bus, I do believe, right there. Okay, and maybe possibly a school to our right. Okay, so what do you think you have to concentrate on?
I really have to concentrate on that hitting that guy because I
Hitting
don't want
that
to
guy.
hit anybody else.
Again, we're responsible for every single round that goes out.
Threat!
Keep walking.
Not threat!
Get out of here! I said I have a gun and I will use it!
Threat! Threat! Reverse! Not threat!
I have a gun and I'll use it! Don't even tempt me!
Threat!
All right, excellent job, good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so let's
Scary.
Not threat!
keep walking,
Down
keep
the
walking.
gun! Put down the gun! I will shoot you! Put it down!
Reverse! Threat! 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 Not threat!
Put
Not
down
threat!
the gun! Put down the gun! Drop the gun now or I'll kill you!
Threat!
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I shot her twice.
You shot her, definitely.
Well, on the ankle, she'll live.
Who told her to wear those shoes? All right, we definitely got 2 shots right in here.
Yeah, that's
good.
good.
And the
And
gym
the
beam.
I saved the Jim Beam! It was time for our final scenario. Multiple bad guys in a home.
Grip, 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 grip.
All right, search and assess. Is the room clear?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and holster. Very good. This guy's
I
not...
do better with real people than clay pigeons.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, they're safe.
Look at that. Wow.
Between the eyes, Ree.
You did definitely dotted that eye right there. All right, search and assess. Search and assess. And holster. Unfortunately, this guy,
He's still alive.
he's still alive. Okay, let's pour my poor beer.
I'm sorry.
Oh, look at this.
Whoa. All right, so I got him.
And you really got up on this guy.
Yeah,
I mean, you might as well just put the gun to the guy's head. Very good.
well, I
Very
didn't
good.
want to risk it, you know, that's 2 people there.
That's 2 people right there.
And he wasn't looking, so.
Oh, sorry.
While we did well for beginners, we still have a lot to learn.
I want to come. What I like to do is I come up, I get 1 arm's distance away from the wall like this. And now what I do is I start what's called slicing the pie. I'm breaking it down. That way I can see
A little bit at a
on the other
time.
side. But I'm still utilizing this as cover. You try to take out as many as you can with as much protection as possible.
Pocono Pistol Range has been operating for several years, and their classes for men, women, beginners, and experts keep growing in popularity.
It's a facility that is state-of-the-art, and it offers multiple facets of firearms that we can cover here. Everything from training, instruction, retail sales, and everything from classes, certifications, and that's some of the programs that we offer here at Pocono Pistol.
Well, you guys progressed nicely. Again, we hit bullseyes down there, and we came up here, and we showed that it was a little bit different. I don't expect you guys to be, you know, Johnny on the spot right now, but with time, with practice, and you guys will get there, okay? You guys did excellent here shooting-wise, much better than what I anticipated. Like I said, I didn't expect to change out those clays, okay? You guys did a good job shooting today. And now you have to take what you learned today, and you just can't throw it away. You have to practice.
A big thanks to Rizzo and Tim for their shooting tips. It was a great time, and they helped me feel more comfortable with a gun.
Oh, me too. Well, Pocono Pistol Range wants you to get out and try pistol shooting. We have 3 great prizes for our viewers: 2 6-month memberships and 1 pistol shooting class with Rizzo.
Just go to our Facebook page, like the correct photo, and let us know if you've ever tried shooting at a range.
Next on Talk of the Town, we introduce you to some special employees who are making quite a contribution in Monroe County.
There's a very special place in Monroe County that's full of opportunity.
With guidance and much patience, the leaders of the Burnley Workshop help severely disabled people become a quality workforce. The employees hold down a job and take home a paycheck.
The nonprofit group is a perfect example of what community really means. We wanted to share this place with you to encourage local businesses that need a workforce to consider reaching out to the Burnley Workshop.
To see these people who would not have a place to go to do meaningful work, to learn to do things, and to get paid for it, it's just a wonderful feeling.
We have 64 individuals with disabilities ready and able to assist your business in completing whatever amount of work you need done.
Do the people here surprise you with what they're able to do?
Every day. Just heartwarming to see how, like anyone who they find they overcome a challenge, and just that look that they get just brings tears to your eyes. Say, oh, you did it, you know, and they're really amazing. Every day they never stop.
We have 2 brushes that are going in a bag, and there's a staple card that goes on it. Eileen could probably explain it to you as well as I could, because she's so good at it.
You open the bag up where the open side is.
Okay.
And then you slide the 2 brushes in together. You have to put them the same way with the labels up.
Labels
and the writing is up.
Yes, I see that.
Then you slide it down, and then you slide down to the end. Sometimes I shake it like this.
Just so they're touching the bottom of the bag, right?
Then you put it in here. Then you go like this on one side, and you push it down.
And I didn't see how you stapled it. Let me see what yours looks like. Okay, so we have 2 staples in there. Oh, but mine aren't very even, so that's not good quality control.
And that's the trick.
So
and
to
why
make
Eileen
these
so good
nice,
at it.
yeah. Let me see yours. Yours is
unique.
so much nicer than mine. Look at my first
That's
try. I wasn't
okay.
quite, but that was a
all
good
right.
start. That one's better.
And then you lay it in this way like this.
Okay.
Then you do it again.
And we do it again and again and again and again and again, right?
Yeah. And if we mess up, she'll hand them back to us and tells us we made a mistake. Then we have to find them. And,
Find the mistake.
yeah.
You have to
and then
remember
we
what
have
it
to
was.
fix
That,
it.
how's
That's
that one better?
Yeah, that one's better. See?
Yeah. Yes. Now, how does it feel when you get that paycheck?
I love it. Can I take my stepfather and my mom out for dinner?
You share.
Yeah, I share my paycheck.
I think I got it now.
Let me see. Let me see. Uh-oh. Guess what?
What?
It went down too far, Eileen asked.
Just a little bit, yeah. For when we put the label on, yeah, we bring them up a little bit.
Oh, that's supposed. Okay, it's supposed to be up farther. You didn't tell me that part.
Kim worked with Steve to package a different kind of brush.
Okay, I have my plastic clamshell kind of a thing,
Yep.
right? Okay.
Now, next you can look it and you get a safety slip.
Okay.
Then put it in the circle. It does not have the hole. There's a hole on this side.
Okay, does not have the hole.
And that side. Then you got a brush.
Okay.
Very carefully.
Yes, because they're
Yes,
pointy.
Then you just put it on top of the safety slip.
Does it matter which way?
It does not really, but if you want to put it that way, it's fine with me.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
you have one of your cards. here.
Okay.
You put it and try to get like on 2 circles. You get there, then
Oh, yep.
close it. The top has to be clipped in tight. Okay?
It's in tight.
Now, the next thing is, got these 2 little holes. These 2 little things.
Uh-huh.
Make sure you do that. There you go.
Ah, one done. You're quick at this.
Hey,
I have to speed up.
oh, good guy.
They call him Fast Guy.
They call you the fast guy. I'm not a bit surprised because you're fast. How long have you been working at Burnley?
A long time.
A long time. Do you like it here?
Yeah, I have a lot of friends. Yeah.
So how do you think I'm doing?
You're doing pretty good.
Okay, good.
I would say you're doing really good.
I heard it's pretty exciting when the paychecks come.
Oh, it goes crazy.
Or the work floor seems like a very happy place. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
sometimes they have a little bit too much fun because they, and that's what makes Burnley. I mean, we're able to give accommodations and things that a regular employer in the community would not be able to give.
Just the sense of belonging you see in them when you're part of, like, a valued member of a team. I think we all can relate to that.
Like that.
You have a system, don't you?
Yep, I've always been good at this job. This job's dirty. You want to try one?
Sure, I'll try one. And then I need that fancy tool, right?
Yep.
All right, so I'm just gonna put them in the fancy tool.
Yep, plunger.
How do you get them in there? Okay. And then I'm gonna put them in here?
Yep, you gotta
Or
put them. You gotta
put it in here.
Yep, and you gotta put one of those holes.
All right, so I go into the next hole.
Right there.
Okay, and then I'm ready to actually plunge it in there?
Yep. You got it.
All right. Hey, yeah, that's complicated though. There's a lot of steps here.
Yeah, there is.
You're speedy at this.
Yeah, I'm a fast one at this job.
Is this a hard one to do, or this one's not so hard?
This isn't as hard as some of the other ones.
It's kind of hard in my mind. There we go.
You're catching on.
Yeah, I am catching on.
What are you making?
Just drilling.
You're drilling the holes so that they can put the brush together later? Very cool. And how hard is it to use a tool like that?
It's easy.
It's easy? Now that you know what you're doing, right? You've been practicing.
Tricky to find your way through all those
there's
bristles, right?
So many bristles to look at. All right.
You gotta love a girl with power tools.
Well, you gotta be really careful when you grab one.
Because they tend to bite.
They bite?
I already got jagged by them a couple times, so.
So you're cleaning it up, kinda. They look very clean. They look very nice. And I guess that's the point, right?
Yeah.
No little hairs sticking up.
It takes a lot of practice.
Yeah, you have to know what you want it to look like at the end. It's like doing a haircut. You don't want to keep cutting and then not have any left, right? What's your favorite thing about working here?
Meeting people.
The people? Yeah, make a lot of friends here?
Yep.
That's nice.
And I hear it's nice to get the paycheck all the time, too.
Yeah.
That's a close second.
Doesn't matter how much it is, but they're so proud that they have earned this themselves.
What do you spend your money on?
I'm going down south for the summer.
So you're saving for a trip?
Yeah.
That's a good goal. How does it feel when you get that paycheck?
Feel good.
What do you do with your money?
I say for my trip.
Oh, where are you going?
A cruise.
You're gonna go on a cruise? With all your work money?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. So you're saving toward that. When are you gonna go? Do you know yet?
In September, my birthday.
What do you spend your money on?
On clothes.
New sneakers. I was going to say, those sneakers look pretty nice.
Yeah.
We can do just about anything. And we just want the opportunity to show people what we can do and how we can do it. And that's what keeps our people working. And when they're working, they're happy.
But we're always looking to expand out of Monroe County, out of wherever somebody may have as I said, a business, especially if you're starting a new one and you're looking for some way to figure it out how it may be done and how to increase manufacturing.
If these people didn't come to Burnley, where would they go? And they're productive here and they're happy here, and it's just great to see them that way.
Burnley Workshop is celebrating 50 years of service. On April 4th, they'll host their biggest fundraiser of the year, their April Showers Ball at the Stroudsburg Country Inn.
Tickets are still available, and they could always use some more community support. And this year, they will be honoring 4 employees who have worked at Burnley for 40 or more years. A big congratulations to Marion, Joni, Debbie, and Linda. We celebrate all things Irish this month, and food is one of the best things.
It sure is. Molly McGuires Pub and Steakhouse at the Hotel Switzerland in downtown Jim Thorpe is a great place to sample some Irish cuisine.
Chef Darren Behan invited us in and shared some of his secrets from the kitchen.
All right, it's time to make something Irish, and Chef Darren Behan has invited us in. And what are we going to start with?
We're going to make shepherd's pie today, and we're also going to make fish and chips.
All right. How do we get started?
Well, what we do here, we get everything ready in advance because we do quite a lot of both of these dishes.
So it makes it go fast.
Yeah, we have to have them set up in advance and be ready for the masses, especially in March, because of the parade, and it's Irish month. So we got to get our Irish on, and we're going to get going here.
All right.
Okay. So
what
shepherd's
do we
pie.
need to do?
Shepherd's pie. We have garden peas, carrots, caramelized onions, ground beef, and obviously our brown gravy here.
Our brown gravy. Now tell us about shepherd's pie, because this is a traditional Irish St. Patty's Day sort of meal.
And it dates back to the late 1700s and formerly known as cottage pie because it was the pie of the castle. And it was monumentally synonymous with leftovers. So the cooks of the castle would get all their leftovers, and it could be pork or beef or lamb back then, and everything was mixed together similar to the way that I just mixed it, and then they would get their mashed potatoes and cover it, and they would bake it in the oven.
Cool.
But these
the
days,
mashed potatoes have to look good, right?
the mashed potatoes have to be nice and soft. For presentation-wise, we put it in a pastry bag, and we just pipe them out, just like that.
Very pretty.
Wow.
Would you like to give it a try?
Absolutely.
All right.
See how it goes.
Go ahead.
I'll do half, Kimberly.
Okay.
If it doesn't look as good as mine, you're fired.
I didn't know I was hired in the first place.
Well, that looks good so far.
Got to keep your day job just in case.
Uh-oh.
Squeeze.
She's running out of potatoes.
No, I'm not running out of potatoes. I'm just not proficient with the bag as Chef Darren is. All right, how's that?
Good enough.
All right.
Kim,
Now,
Push it down there before you start or you'll be in trouble.
Yep.
See, because I had the potatoes above my hand.
There you
Doesn't
go.
work that way.
No potatoes above your hand.
Correct.
Keep the potatoes underneath.
Okay. So now I make a swirly swirl too.
Yep. There you go.
Swirly swirl, and then I like this little bag. Oops, mine got a little.
Good enough.
I want to add a little bit more.
All right.
Well, let's see. Yours definitely looks a little better.
His looks very smooth and quick. We lost some time.
They're
on
going to
ours.
taste the same.
If we were being timed, he definitely would have won.
Well, let's get them in the oven, okay?
All right.
All right. All right, there we go.
All right, there's a pint of beer here. I don't know if that's just for your nerves or
I am
we're
really
gonna cook
thirsty.
with it.
Really thirsty, but as a matter of fact, we're going to make beer batter for our fish and chips.
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay,
Yes.
and it's one of the most simplest things to make. You just need some all-purpose flour, which we have about 1.5 cups here, and we have just shy of a pint of beer. I'm going to use a little bit of that and some water. All right, and we'll throw an egg.
Good with one hand.
Yeah.
He practices.
2 eggs and just a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay? We're gonna mix this up and we'll get the consistency that we want.
So it really is a simple batter. Beer,
That's it.
eggs, flour,
Yeah,
salt, and pepper.
Yeah, and you just want to stir it around to a light consistency, similar to a tempura, so you don't have any clumping at all. And we just get our piece of fish, and flour that up, and into the batter it goes. And now we're going to bring it back and we're going to dip it, and then we're going to cut up some potatoes and make some French fries, and we'll be ready to go. All right.
What do we do?
Well, I'm going to start off because, just to give you an idea, we don't want to be too thick, so they cook fast. Okay?
That's a good idea.
And we got to be careful not to cut ourselves, because that is bad.
Very bad.
Okay? Keep that thumb tucked in.
Keep my thumb tucked in.
Yep.
Oh no.
Don't worry about the end cut.
Yeah, he's a little one.
All right, so now we're going sideways.
Yeah, you
With
want to
just
lay
a
them
bunch
flat.
of them.
Yeah, just a couple of
A
them.
couple at a time.
You're good. Kim's good.
We'll take our time with the cutting. The race will be to eat them.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
want
that's
to.
good.
We don't want to race.
Yeah, take your time.
We don't want to race.
So what do you like better, fish and chips or shepherd's pie?
Makes no difference to me, actually, as long
One
as,
for
as long as I
breakfast.
fill my belly.
One for breakfast, one for lunch, one
Or
for
lunch and
one for
dinner? I don't know about breakfast.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get these fried up.
All right.
All right, so everything's out of the kitchen now, and we can
Smells great.
we can garnish up our fish and chips with some fresh lemon,
Smells good.
and we have tartar sauce also here.
All right, this is my favorite part now when we get to eat.
Mine too.
All right.
So do you eat your own food?
Absolutely.
All the time?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I got teenagers. I got to cook all the time.
I don't know where to start. There's so
I don't
many
know where to
choices.
start
All
either.
right.
I'm gonna go with the fish. All right, we're both gonna try the fish. What kind of
This
fish
is
is this?
hot.
For the
That
shepherd
is
pie.
flounder. Very hot.
The batter's really good. Really good.
I have to try French fry.
Absolutely.
The fries are good too.
Gotta dip it in the middle, right, Darren?
Yeah. Just be careful.
And
It's
just
hot.
be careful because it's hot.
Hot, hot, hot.
Take it.
Hot.
Good, I hope.
Oh, it's delicious. Thank you so much. Tell us quick about the restaurant. Anything we should know?
Well, we're located in Hazard Square in Jim Thorpe. We've been in business here in Jim Thorpe for 20 years, and we're busy. We're busy in the summer.
All right.
Right now, you know, it's the
You always
off-season.
have Irish things on the menu?
Absolutely. These are on our menu all year for 20 years. They're never going away, and they're never. We always have them. And coming up to the parade, we put in an Irish menu specifically for Parade Day that has a few more Irish things, beef stew, stuff like that.
That's a really quiet day, parade day, right?
Parade Day's pretty slow, yeah, pretty slow.
What do you sell more of, food or beer?
That day, I'd probably say people might be partial to a couple of beers.
A couple of Guinness?
But we like to have the menu ready and a lot of comfort food ready so people can get a nice belly full.
Yeah, especially
It's
if it's
very
cold outside.
important to have a belly full of food before you have a couple of beers.
True, very true.
Thank you so much.
very welcome. It's great
Thank
to
you
see
very
you.
much. You too.
If all that food is making you hungry, then head to our Facebook page. Check out our March album, like the correct photo, and share your favorite Irish dish with us.
We'll select 2 winners who will each receive a $25 gift certificate to Molly McGuires Pub and Steakhouse, located in Hazard Square, right across from the Carbon County Courthouse. Good luck.
When Talk of the Town continues, we get moving as we try a new exercise class with tractor trailer tires. Don't miss it. Welcome back. It's time to get moving, and we've signed up for a tire class.
A tire class? Can you lift a tire?
I'm really hoping you're going to help.
This is not a Volkswagen tire. This is a truck tire.
Oh.
We can do it.
This is a metabolic tire class. We use tires in every fashion to work the fitness level of you. We do the plyometrics, we do your strength conditioning, your cardio conditioning, all within a 20 to 40 minute time period. Constantly varied, high intensity.
So let's breathe. So far, so good.
Some people get nervous. Some people are a little bit weary of jumping on them and being crushed by a tire. So we talk a lot about safety, just try to get their confidence before we begin the class.
That was just a warm-up, and I'm already breathing heavy.
Try to just focus on what I'm telling you. There's gonna be a lot of things going on around you.
I feel like I'm checking the oil or something. You ready for the next part?
I hope so. We'll see.
Pete has always come up with weird classes. He always keeps us excited coming to the gym because, frankly, you know, the machines can only get you so far. After a while, you just get to the point when you're like, holy crap, it's another machine. Do I have to get on another treadmill? Do I have to get on the other? He keeps it exciting because this is just one of them. Every time we come in for the class, we have no idea what he's going to come up with. And it's an adventure and it's exciting. You look something to forward to.
Not enough rest. 20 seconds left.
Almost.
Let's use it! Let's use it! Keep working!
10 seconds. Rest.
Good job! Excellent!
No one else matters except yourself. Do what you got to do. You got everything to talk now. You got too much. We're resting.
But she doesn't want to put it back down because she got it up.
Go! I lifted the tire all by myself.
Could you flip a tire when you first came here?
No, it was a struggle.
Yeah.
You have to really learn the right form and so you don't hurt yourself. And
now?
A lot easier.
We couldn't lift the tire, and now we can flip them.
And now you're so proud of yourself because you remember where you were, right? Where you started.
Yeah. I feel much stronger. I mean, I'm not a young whippersnapper, but I feel it when I come here and work out.
You've had quite a bit of success here. Tell us about your success.
I did. I lost about 60 pounds in the last 2 years because of him.
How important is fitness to you?
Very important. I'll never get everything done if I'm not fit.
That's true.
So,
I think that's true for everybody, too.
by the way, I'm a bachelor, and I'm in the market.
We got to keep that in.
It's somebody who's fit.
Well, tell us how you think we did today taking your class.
You guys did great. First time you followed directions perfectly. You just sucked it up and got through it. It's always just getting through the first one of my classes. You get through it and you can understand the way I cue and get people moving, you're good. Your cardio is fine. Just strength conditioning. That's usually an area that people will fatigue on if they're not into a strength program. Cardio-wise, you guys are fine. I would just say upper body strength, that's all.
Well, and you're very encouraging, but also strict, and you didn't let people get away with any crap in your class.
I won't. There's too many trainers that I see, and I'll see it. They'll let them just do their own thing and recovering. No, why? They're here to get results. Give them results. Don't give them an excuse to say nothing's happening fitness-wise with their body. Give them a reason to have something move. So I'm result-driven. People are paying too much money for these gyms. Let's get results out of why when you're coming here. Let's just not socialize it. Let's just work it.
A big thanks to WellFit Express and our trainer, Pete, for his help during the Tires R Us class. Marie, my arms were sore for a couple of days after flipping those tires.
Mine were a little bit sore too, but it was lots of fun, and we have good news for 2 lucky viewers.
We're giving away 2 one-month memberships for you and a friend to WellFit Express in Broadheadsville or their sister gym, the Pocono Wellness and Sports Center in East Stroudsburg.
To enter, just go to our Facebook page, click on the March album, and like the correct photo. Tell us your favorite exercise for a chance to win. Good luck.
Up next, we celebrate Something on a Stick Day. Confused? Don't worry, it will all make sense when we come right back.
Grab a stick and fire up your imagination.
March 28th is Something on a Stick Day. And after thinking about it, Marie and I decided You can put almost anything on a stick.
Marshmallow on a stick. Everyone does that.
Grapefruit on a stick. Make sure it's a strong stick. Oops.
Superfood on a stick. Blueberries.
Spinach on a stick. That's different.
And healthy, like broccoli on a stick.
Peanuts on a stick. That's just nutty.
Onion on a stick? Don't cry.
Strawberries on a stick. But where's the chocolate?
Egg on a stick. Just make sure it's hard boiled.
Carrot on a stick? What's up, Doc?
Water on a stick.
Oh, Marie, ice on a stick is so much better. All these ideas are as different as apples and oranges.
Let's share some fancier ideas.
Well, this looks interesting. What are we gonna do, Marie?
All right, we are going to make some bacon ribbons to start, and then we're gonna add some other things to the bacon to make it a little bit fancier. So
what's a bacon ribbon, please?
Like this. We're gonna wrap it like this.
Back and forth.
Zigzag it back and forth, and stick it on your stick. And then you need to kind of spread it out a little bit, so it looks pretty.
So it looks pretty. Bacon looking pretty.
Pretty
okay.
raw
it's a
bacon.
New thing.
And then you lay it out so that it looks like it's gonna be good. All right, now I know you don't like bacon, but are you gonna eat one of these?
I'll try it. It's not that I don't like bacon, I'm just not, I don't think it's real healthy, so. But since it's your creation, I'll try it.
Now we're just going to put it in the broiler and cook it up. Okay, Kim, the bacon is done. So next we're going to add chocolate. Come on. Okay, Kim, as much or as little as you want.
When it comes to chocolate, even on bacon, I'm going with a lot.
Okay, we're gonna pop it back in the warm oven just to let it melt for a minute. And then we have one last step. Chocolate's nice and soft. So the very last thing we have is hot peppers.
Oh,
and if you take a hot pepper and just lay it in some gushy chocolate,
oh my goodness,
it'll stick on there and make a delicious bacon hot pepper chocolate on a stick.
Yay. I did say I was gonna try it too.
Time to try it. Warning, it's very hot.
Wait, just tell me, what kind of pepper is this, Marie?
Hot.
Holy hot! If I have to do this, Zach, so do you.
Marie, this is not your best idea.
You don't like the pepper?
Phew!
The bacon, chocolate, delicious. I'll leave it at that.
Wow. I decided to go with one of my favorite food groups, cookies.
I like it just like that.
Okay, so, but we're going to cook it, and to put it on a stick, it's actually pretty easy. You have a big scoop, and you can scoop one too. I cut our sticks in half.
So that they're not too long.
So they're not too long so that they go into the oven okay, because that's really what you have to be worried about. Just have your ball of cookie and you jab it with a stick. And then, voila, it's done. Although in honor of, you know, Irish month, you can add a little green to your cookies if you want. And then just in the oven.
All right.
And I've got some finished ones right here.
All right.
Cookie for you.
It worked.
And you know what's really cool about these cookies? They're easy to dip.
Oh. Gotta try it now.
Yum.
Like cookie on a stick.
It's my favorite so far.
So my next idea on a stick is something super easy, super simple. Anybody can do it, no excuses, anywhere.
My stick.
You have your stick. Are you ready?
Yes.
I know you can do this, and I know anybody can do this. Smile on a stick. Cheese!
Cheese! Okay, our last something on a stick that I've come up with is actually a whole meal on a stick.
It looks good.
It's breakfast on a stick. And Marie, you already helped me, and in honor of St. Patty's Day, we cut out little pieces of bread, and we're gonna add some sausages, so everything can just go right on your grill. Can you add a little butter to our griddle?
Sure.
And you take whatever French toast recipe you like. And in this case, we're making little shamrocks.
Nice. Anything can go on a stick.
Anything can, and today anything does.
Anything will.
Okay, so you have the little French toast shamrocks going and the sausages, which take the longest, so you probably want to start them first. And then breakfast wouldn't be breakfast without eggs, so we do our own little mini omelets. Gotta make sure your eggs stay together here.
Can't wait to see you fit those eggs on a stick.
You'll see. That'll work. Just gotta make sure you keep flipping everything. Marie, you wanna try and flip that one over there?
Sure. Always good.
We're gonna take everything off of the tray because it's done.
Then we have to get the sticks.
Sticks. And we made enough so that we can feed Zach because Zach's always hungry. Even though he did eat that hot pepper thing you created. So now you have breakfast, but you still don't have it on a stick, but it's not hard to put it on a stick. So you start with a piece of French toast on your stick, piece of sausage on your stick, and if you want, you can cut your sausage in half. And now, because I know you were all worried how this
How
would
you were
go,
gonna get an egg on a stick.
you just roll up your egg. And what I did was cut it in half.
Nice. Good
so
idea.
you can
I'll take
jab
that.
it. And then you need another piece of
French toast.
And you can do another sausage. And then you can do, just for fun, one more shamrock.
Breakfast on a stick.
And the only thing missing is a little syrup.
So you can just dip it a little, right?
Dip it a little. I didn't say it wasn't going to be messy.
But it looks good.
And you can eat. And Zach, we're going to make one of these for you. But first, you have to show us what your something on a stick is.
It was obvious when you guys came up with your ideas that you were very hungry. When I was trying to come up with mine, I thought I was being followed.
Oh.
So I made a disguise on a stick.
Nobody will ever know it's you.
That may be the best something on a stick I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Yes, I like it too. All right. We want you to put something on a stick and share your pictures with us on Facebook.
Remember, Something on a Stick Day is March 28th. Have fun.
What's in a name? What's in a name?
Maybe the question should be, what's in a middle name? Did you know that March 7th is Middle Name Pride Day? Marie, what's your middle name?
Louise. Marie Louise Johns, and that was my grandmother's name. She was one of 13 kids.
Wow.
Do you believe it? Could you imagine? Oh, well, I never got the chance to meet her, but it does make me proud to share her name. What about you? What's your middle name?
Dawn, Kimberly Dawn Bell. I was always told that dawn was my father's favorite time of the day, so it became my middle name.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Zach, what's your middle name?
My middle name is Michael, which is my father's first name, so Zachary Michael Booth.
Hey, Frank's on audio in there. Hey, Frank, what's your middle name?
My middle name is Joseph, and I got that from my dad.
Oh, all right. So, what's your middle name? Let us know on Facebook, and we'll start a middle name collection.
Sounds good. Don't go away. Talk of the Town will be right back, and we'll make some beautiful music. Music makes the world go round. It's great when young people pick up an instrument and learn to play.
Inspiration is extremely important, and for kids in school, a teacher who loves music can make all the difference.
We asked you to let us know about those teachers who go above and beyond to share their passion. Thanks for sharing your ideas on Facebook. We collected quite a few names.
But we had to choose just one to celebrate Music in Our Schools Month. So we headed to Stroudsburg to meet Mr. Brandon Flatley and some of his very talented students.
It's more than just, this is music. You know, it's art, it's history, it's science, it's phys ed. I talk about all of that stuff as much as I can to everybody. Ready? From the beginning, give us a try. Y'all got 4 measures of nothing at first, so 1, 2, 3, and. We found out about this and I said, okay, do you have some ideas? Anybody have a musical idea? And a couple of different people gave me a few ideas. I wrote them down very quickly and then I took them back to my little cave and sort of, chopped them up and made them work as sort of a coherent unit together, because they weren't written together. They were just made up in their heads and on their instruments separately. Cobbled in a few extra things. Gave a few people some things to do that don't normally get some things to do, wrote a couple of bits for you two to play along with us. And it became this strange creature that we're about to attempt a few times. We need to rehearse it once or twice, of course. We haven't seen the final product.
So let's talk to the kids while they practice their parts. Tell us about this unique instrument that you're playing.
Well, it's called a bouzouki, and I actually went to the store when I bought this, and you could see the guy making them, and it was cool. Well, I like the challenge of learning a new instrument and to play it because each different sounds different.
It's important to me because it's basically like it helps me. It calms me down if I need something to reference to. That's what I go to.
Mm-hmm. And I would imagine like there's a song probably going on in your head most of the day. Is that true?
Yes.
What did you think of and what did you contribute?
I guess I contributed one of the songs I was kind of working on.
You had some ideas in your head and you thought that they could maybe work for this? And what were those ideas?
I guess...
Okay, so that's kind of the melody, part of the melody of what we're playing here today. All right, so you came up with the melody and you just, it just got stuck in your head and it just keeps playing back?
Kind of.
How important is music as an outlet for you?
Well, it's really important because it's kind of my life. I mean, it's my escape, so yeah, do it every day.
One of the things was to use your instruments in maybe strange, different, or unusual ways.
Yes, we like that.
And what Freddie here said at one point was, why don't we flip the bow over and just kind of whack the strings with it? So I said, all right, that's cool. We can do that.
I just came up with this thing where you turn the bow around and you just kind of did this with it. You let it ring on the string.
Okay, so it gives you a different kind of sound, something a little bit non-traditional you wouldn't expect to hear the way most people play this instrument, right?
Yes.
Now it's time for us to learn our parts.
I've never even heard of some of the instruments we're playing.
Me either, but I'm sure we're gonna have fun.
It starts off with a tambourine just playing on 1 and 3, so it's 1, rest, 3, rest. So it's on.
Don't play on the rest.
Remember, I have no
No, that's all right.
Okay, so it's 1, 3, got it.
1, 2, 3, so it's like on, beat, on, yeah. Claves, I don't know if you've ever played a pair of claves before.
You said you hold it in your hand like this?
Yes, actually you make a sort of a C with your hand and you set it on your fingertips, not so you're holding it with your fingertips,
okay,
but so it's
kind of
sitting
balanced
on it
up a little.
like that.
Okay.
And then you just pop the middle of it with the other one and try not to knock it down. And you just kind of scrape the edge of it along there, and then the X's are taps. Tap, 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 tap. Scrape, tap, 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 tap. Yes. That's it.
All right, I'll be as good as you soon. I almost feel like that's that one thing that doesn't fit with everything else. You know, one of these instruments is not like the others.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Yes. I knew it was weird. I knew I had
good.
one. I figured I'd throw it in. Part of the idea is to learn enough of it to let it run on autopilot. I mean, how often do you really think about the basic stuff anymore? You really don't. It's a little bit like walking or writing or speaking.
Back to the other one now?
No, not yet.
Back to the beginning, and here it comes. Okay.
She stopped when I did, but I had 4 measures of rest, and she did not. But she just stopped when I did because she thought it was done.
I thought it was
She's like, do we
the
switch again? I'm like, no, I have 4 measures of rest.
Because I got lost in the middle when I had to pick up the new instrument.
Time to present our final masterpiece. So sit back and enjoy. Whatever you do, be
The talk of the town.
You girls are tough. That's all I gotta say. And I watch your show all the time. And you milk cows and you do everything. And I saw you in ShopRite, and you girls are everywhere, and just keep doing what you're doing. You're the best. I'm glad you guys are here.
We really enjoyed your class today. And
Oh, you were the best. You two beat all of them.